Welcome back to Wolfpack, and today we will be having the Chelsea game in the FA Cup semifinal. I was more confident coming into this game after our last episode versus MK. Not as much now, seeing as how we couldn't pick up a wins, wins. We couldn't pick up wins versus holding leads. The whole game is the. If I could have shown this game, I really would have because I was so angry. We got up early versus through two Fobi goals. He was really good early in the game. Not even that early, 55th and 62nd minute early in terms of when the goals were scored. One of them was a good delivery from Zivkovic, I believe, and the other one was a mistake by Andrew Robertson. Actually, in a throw-in, and Fobi just kind of wanted off the guy and scored immediately. But then we gave up a really bad goal to Robert Snodgrass where it hit Akime in the hands, rolled in front of him for like it seemed like a minute, and then Snodgrass just hit it in. Then I figured that the game was over because Mohamed Diame got sent off in the 85th minute, but of course not. Andrew Robertson comes in injury time and scores an equalizer, which was so frustrating because it was one of those shots where it was after the ball had been rebounded 12 times and then he hits it in, and we couldn't do anything at that point because it was 2 minutes of extra time. They scored in the first minute of that. It was super annoying, and we couldn't close out the game. I don't know why. Our defense had played well up to that point, but then we just decided that we didn't want to win the game. Same thing happened in this game versus Leeds, where we scored in the 20th minute and we've been holding on the whole game. We hadn't played great, but we played much better than Leeds had. They had outside this, they had one shot on target, and then we gave up a late goal to Antonucci, where I think it was on a counter attack after a corner, and they just scored. And that makes me not the most not the most hopeful going into this game versus Chelsea, where obviously we're playing freaking Chelsea, who are probably still top of the Premier League. Um, they are indeed top of the Premier League. I wonder how. I shouldn't like this. This is gonna make me more sad. Oh my God, they are 20 points clear, top of the Premier League. That's not what you want to see. Diego Costa having scored 16 goals in the league. Courtois having 16 shutouts. I should stop looking at stats. Here's the team. Even more bad news. Jack Price, like I said in the last episode, I was like, oh, he has this thigh strain, probably be out for the rest of his life. Yeah, he's still hurt. He won't be back for another 2 days, and he's been our best midfielder going into this game. So that definitely sucks. And Ruben Loftus-Cheek can't play, obviously, because he's on loan from Chelsea. So hopefully we can get something from this game. I'm not sure. I'm kind of pessimistic. Um, but going into this game, I don't know who I want there. We're gonna have Kime or for Bath, House, and Godzilla. The midfield, Cody Magano, as I already said, and then Zivkovic, Kurt, Ojo, and Afobe. I'm not sure if I should start Zivkovic or Henry. Henry has been playing really well lately. But so is Zivkovic. I don't know if he's been playing as well as Henry. Um, it's really kind of a toss up. Actually, I think I'm gonna go with the experience of James Henry. Zivkovic hasn't been great in big games, I don't think. Hopefully, the person who really I care about is Afobe. He hasn't over these last couple games outside of the game versus Hull. He hasn't been the best because I don't think he had enough room. So I moved Kurt back as a Trequartista because he likes playing there better, and I have a Phobie as a complete forward still. Maybe he'll have more room to move around, and maybe he'll get something done. And the right winger is no longer set as a inside forward, so these two kind of are the front two, and we have these guys supporting him. Hopefully that'll um, give us a better result going into this game versus Chelsea. We're also on counter, obviously, because we're playing Chelsea. And hopefully going to this game, I'm really just hoping that we don't get embarrassed, honestly. Obviously, hope for the win, but they're such a better team than us. I don't know how we beat them earlier in the season. They're playing what seems like a slightly weakened side because they're playing Remy out on the wing, and they're not playing Costa up front. But Hazard still in there, and they're playing John Obi Mikel, which is kind of just a slap in the face, honestly. Um, Honestly, looking at the team, we should, if we concentrate and don't just get blown out of the water in the beginning, we could get something from this because they're not the greatest. Gary Cahill is 90 years old, um, but they still have Courtois on the net, so they should. This is probably still gonna win, but they are playing a weakened team, so you never know. Um, you never know what could happen. Maybe if Hobie will lose his mind again in this game and score a couple goals, that'd be great. And I forgot again. You think doing this for the 10th episode now, I think, that I'd remember to slow the speed down when I go into the game. Of course I don't, because I'm dumb. Obviously, it's only 6 minutes in right now. Nothing has happened. They've had a shot, but it wasn't on target, so it doesn't really matter. We've had a lot of possession, surprisingly. Um, Maybe, and we've had 2 shots, neither of them on target. Maybe we can nick something out of this game. I don't expect anything to happen like it did in the first game, where we won 4-3. Uh, but you never know. I shouldn't be so pessimistic. Actually, yes, I should. We're playing Chelsea. We did secure. I forgot to talk about this. We secured promotion. Not promotion. We secured the championship actually. Even though we drew 2 of those games, I said 6 points. We got 5. So it's close enough. We secured after the game versus Leeds, um, and we got all the. Oh God, why do we only have one guy back there? They're definitely gonna score from this. Yep, yep. Oh, Hazard was awful right there. That was terrible from us. We only had one guy back from that throw-in. I'm not sure why. Um, we generally have it set up so that we have at least 2 guys back there, but Hazard is also just really fast. So maybe we did have 2 guys back, and I didn't see the other guy because he just got burnt. You never know. But so far we've been in this game controlling possession. We kept them from having a shot on target, even though that Hazard chance definitely should have been on target. We've had a single shot on target, which is fine, I guess. Phobia isn't playing great. Rest of the team is playing average, which is playing average against a great Chelsea team. So better than I thought it was gonna be going into halftime. Trying to maybe talk to a Phobia. Try to see if I can tell him I have faith in him. See if that'll give him to score a goal. He's only playing 6.4 right now, which isn't great, obviously. Going up against, I don't know who the other center back is, but going up against Gary Cahill, you'd want a little bit better from a speedy guy like Phobia. Uh, Hopefully we can get something out of him in the second half. We did pick up a yellow card on Connor Cody. I think late in the second half, or was it earlier and I wasn't paying attention? It was earlier. But we have to keep an eye on him so that because he's in the ball winning midfielder spot right now, and you don't want that guy getting sent off. That was a relatively tame shot from Kurt right there. It's probably the end of the highlight. Hopefully it is, because if it isn't, then they're definitely going to score. What? Why is there so much space right there? That's a goal. Oh my God, Oscar missed it. We're getting so lucky with these missed chances from Chelsea right now. They should have definitely scored both of those shots that they've had during the highlights. Um, this is definitely going in. There's no way, unless I don't know what to say anymore. Hazard, oh, the good tackle from Iorfa right there on Hazard, who's kind of a different class of player from Dominic Iorfa. They're still playing John Obi Mikel, which is like, how dare you play John Obi Mikel against any team that isn't like in the League One? And another tame shot from McDonald right there. Well, at least we've been in this game. Well, we had a lot of shots on target, 5 of them. We just haven't taken our chances yet. We've had one clear cut chance, but so have they. I think that was the shot, the Oscar shot, where he just hit it on the post. We had a lot of the ball today. They've been taking a lot of shots from long range, as I would suspect. They still have they subbed off Cesc Fabregas and left on John Obi Mikel. I feel like I'm being disrespected right now. And they left on, and he's staying on still. They took Ivanovic off for Zuma. Now I feel like we have to win this game because John Obi Mikel has been on the entire time. But here comes Eden Hazard. Ooh, God, that was close. It's a good job from Godzilla to corral the ball so he didn't go out for a corner. That was really close from Hazard. I don't want to close down Hazard because he would just burn past any of our defenders anyway. So Orfer, who was our fastest guy, is kind of out there trying to hopefully be around him. They had a free kick right there. I'm really expecting them to score on any one of these chances. There goes Falcao. Even though he can't score in real life, he scores against us. Right about Falcao in the 80th minute. And it's pretty much as expected. Kind of surprised it actually took as long as it did. We played really well this game. Honestly, I shouldn't say this out loud, but we kind of deserve to be winning against Chelsea right now. Although I feel like our luck ran out after that first game. Excuse the sliding. It won't stop whenever I record. It, it just slides all around the place. And we have an instant highlight where Chelsea's probably going to go and score again just to make me feel worse about saying that we should be winning this game. And that was terrible from us again. We keep like hitting it back into their players over and over again. It's like in the last couple games we've done that so often. Just clear the ball, Cody. Thank you. Which I don't know what else we can do. We've played really well. I guess 2 minutes left. We can go. Going overload in this game doesn't do anything. We'll go attacking though. Try and make a sub or two. What can we do? Take Kurt off. Bring Ojo into the center. Get McAvoy. Or get Zivkovic over there. Then we're gonna, I don't know. I'm just trying to go for it for the end of this game. Godzilla up on attack. Push. Ayorfa up on attack. Take you off of a ball winning. Make you roaming, I guess. And have you on attack. We're really just going to try to throw everyone forward, or as an advanced playmaker on attack. Try and throw everybody forward. Probably won't get anything out of the end of this game, except possibly another Chelsea goal. But, we played well as we can, really. Surprisingly well, honestly. Had a lot of the ball. It kind of shows that we can kind of keep up with Premier League teams, I guess. This and the Everton games, but yeah, we're not gonna get anything out of this game unless Zivkovic can. Oh, that was definitely the best chance we're probably gonna get. Akeme still got man of the match, only conceding one goal. They did definitely give everything they had. But yeah, this gonna come back after the end of the season, trying to do a end of the season wrap up. This is the last episode for the season. I said season way too many times right there. Because there's no point in showing any of the other games. We've already won the league. We'll just have the last episode be, if it ever loads, after one of these last games, which after the Sheffield Wednesday game, I'll come back. Afterwards, it doesn't really matter what happens in the game. In any of these games, honestly, we already won the league. Probably rest some guys just so we don't have anybody get hurt, and trying to get some guys in there who've been complaining about game time in these last 3 games that don't matter. And after that, we'll just have the summer business coming back at the beginning of the next season. Trying to get some more guys in. We had our budget. The board told us what our budget would be. Going into next season, we have 34 million. So we'll be able to make some changes. The only changes that there are going to be some changes. Probably bring another really solid midfielder and another center back to I don't want to say replace Courtney Halls, but he hasn't been amazing this season, and I don't think he's a Premier League level center back, definitely. So we have to get somebody in for him, and we're going to want to bring in some more guys on the wing and in this, well, not the cam position. We have whatever his name is, Lincoln, coming in for this cam position next January. We might want to bring in somebody on loan for the first beginning of the season, maybe bring Kurt back. We're definitely going to want to buy a winger. So you have Zivkovic and another guy over here to be supporting Afobe. Hopefully we don't have to sell Afobe. Premier League team might be coming in for him because he scored 28 goals this season. He's been pretty good. But yeah, probably get more in depth with all that stuff next episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been episode 9 of the Wolf Pack, I believe, and hope you have a good day. Peace.